Hello and welcome to Power Engineering International Newscast. I'm Dermot Williams. In today's news highlights, World Coal Association says phasing out coal will hinder UK energy objectives. German utilities seeking compromise with government on nuclear deal. Investigation launched into Hungarian nuclear power plant expansion. And boost for Egypt as gas-fired power project finance secured. The head of the World Coal Association says completely abandoning the use of coal from the UK's power generation mix will make the government's objectives for energy considerably more difficult. Benjamin Spartan told Power Engineering International that Minister Amber Rudd's speech could have implications not just from the perspective of costs, but also the UK's ability to keep its lights on. He said the closures will make DEC's stated objectives of keeping bills as low as possible for hard-working families and businesses and powering the economy while decarbonising in the most cost-effective way considerably more difficult. Spartan said coal still provides a significant chunk of the UK's energy mix and is important in times of high demand, such as in colder winters. He also pointed out Rudd's expressed commitment to carbon capture and storage and added that recent developments have not indicated any change in that stance. Ms Rudd and previous governments refer to unabated coal or energy generated without using CCS, and Spartan pointed out that utilities which may have plans to develop ultra-supercritical coal plants with CCS may still do so. Eon and RWE may be prepared to drop lawsuits planned against the German government in return for a better deal on the decommissioning of their nuclear power plants. Reuters quotes insiders as saying the utilities would drop their lawsuits against what they believe to be expropriation for the forced shutdown of their nuclear facilities if compromise is secured in meeting the €80 billion in costs associated with decommissioning the plants. Eon alone is claiming $8.5 billion in compensation for the decision of the government to phase out nuclear post-Fukushima. Staying with the nuclear sector, a nuclear power project financing is under scrutiny this week as a European Commission investigation into Hungary's PAX-2 project begins. The PAX-2 expansion project is scheduled to receive two 1200 megawatt VVER 1200 reactors under an agreement with Hungary's government, with Russian companies financing 80% of the project through a loan of up to $10.5 billion. In a statement, the Commission said it will assess whether this financing arrangement constitutes state aid and whether it would lead to distortions of competition on the nation's energy market. Last week, the Commission launched a separate infringement procedure against Hungary over PAX-2, saying it has concerns regarding the compatibility of the project with EU public procurement rules. Finally, a project that will boost Egypt's power generation capacity by 50% has received a significant boost with the news that the first tranche of $8.5 billion in finance has been secured towards its construction. Siemens is behind the project, the biggest deal in its history, and will see them produce 3 combined-cycle gas-fired power plants with a capacity of 4,800 megawatts each, along with 12 wind farms. A group of banks has agreed to supply credit for the Beni Suef gas-fired combined-cycle power plant, the first of the 3 planned plants. Agreements were signed by a consortium of banks led by Deutsche Bank, HSBC Germany, and German government-owned KfW. The project is expected to start operation in 2016 with full production by April 2018. That's all for this week's Power Engineering International Newscast. Tune in next week for more, and in the meantime you can keep up to date with the latest power news on our website and LinkedIn group.